Well, hello there, and good morning. Well, this is good. The return of Bleach 564, entitled The Red Bracelet Kings. It was, in my opinion, it was a very, very good chapter. I like it a lot. And basically, the chapter picks when the last one ended with Renji apparently entering or going into Bankai, and this kind of surprises Mask because we see that Snake heading uh, towards Mask. Mask's kind of blocks it, but then we see a blade appearing. Uh, and then Masks kinda wonders that it's not possible, or that he is not, he does not know that a Bankai can actually change forms, can change between forms. And then we have a great panel with Renji in his full new Bankai, and we see that in his right hand he kind of grabs the blade, and we see that the snake uh, is kind of attached to his arm, and on his left arm we see at first I think that was fur, but later on we see that this is kind of a gorilla's arm in a way. And we have a small flashback about the time Renji was in the Soul Palace, and a talk that he has with Osho the monk. And we also learn that the monk apparently was the one that basically created the name of Zanpakuto, Shikai, Bankai, and give the name of other places in Soul Society apparently. I always think, and I think that I did post some of these in a early video when the royal guards appeared, but I'm not sure. But I always think that Osho, in a way, was connected or linked with the Zanpakuto themselves. Um, Something along the lines, even if it's not clear. But I always got the feeling that he has something to do with Zanpakutos. Um, and apparently he explains that he knows the name of all Zanpakutos because he gives them the name apparently. And this kinda also, in a way, hints that he and Oetsu are probably, besides the Soul King, are probably the oldest Shinigami alive, apparently, because they apparently existed since the start of this order, and they are even more older than Yamamoto, apparently. So that was interesting, and then Osho kind of explains that Renji does not know the true name of Zabimaru, and he only knows half of his name. That was kind of surprising, because it kind of makes you wonder if there are others in the situation of Renji that is Zanpakuto does not trust them enough and does not share with them the full capacity of his abilities. If that's true, we can even speculate that maybe Byakuya does not also know the full name of his Zanpakuto, or the real name of his Zanpakuto, or something like that. But I don't know, because in this, yes, it's only about Renji, but we can also ask, did Rukia undergo the same situation? Is Sodeno Shirauki, she also, it's not the complete name of, or the real name of Rukia Zampacto. Uh, but that was kind of surprising. Also, it kind of makes sense considering the personality of Renji and all that we have seen from Renji through all the series. It's always hinted, it always kind of told us that the relation between Zabimaru and Renji is not matured yet. Apparently, that relation did reach a maturity stage through the training in the royal palace. So that was interesting. Then we go to the fight. This chapter was all about the fight between Renji and Mask. Eventually, Mask counterattacks. He fails the counterattack. In the process, we did see that he killed James with the supernova. But at some point in the beginning of the chapter, Mask says that if Mask is alive, James will be alive. So this kind of adds to my idea that James is kind of extension of Mask's powers, and if Mask is killed, James will also cease to exist. Apparently, that's how it works. Um, but then Mask tries to counterattack, he fails, and eventually Renji broke his arm with that gorilla arm. Um, Mask then goes into a rampage, and eventually we see Reggie counterattacking, doing, I think, the final blow, and he kind of pierces Mask with his impactful that again changed and became that similar to his old Bankai. He kind of penetrates the center of the chest of Mask, um, and then he kind of makes a move, and apparently we see a kind of energy, I think, in the shape of snake head, kind of grabbing Mask and then kind of exploding. And the chapter finishes with the Mask cut in half, and basically he was burned to death, apparently. So that apparently means that Mask was killed. But due to the James situation, I do not know. I believe that probably that was the end of the fight between Renji and Mask. Because I think that Kubo already stick enough time or spend enough time going on with the fights with Mask, and I think that's kind of saturating the audience. I think so. If the Kubo intended to use Mask to reveal us the new power of Renji, the new Bankai, or the explanation behind what he did in the training with that monk Osho, and to show us also his new Bankai form, and also give us an explanation how he can have a new Bankai. That was pretty well done. Congrats to Kubo, he did it well, in my opinion, and I'm not dissatisfied with it. So, well, that was this is it. This was a very good chapter. I liked the art. I like the form of Renji new Bankai. I also understand the explanation about why and why can he have a new Bankai. I also like the small explanation. Kubo does not need to explain all in detail. After all, I think that the readers of Bleach are not stupid enough to do not connect the dots. or do not understand eventually what's behind that situation or the powers or something like that. So he gave a brief explanation, but it's practically understandable. So and clear. So that was good. Now on to next chapter. I want to say that the fight between Mask and Renji is over, but I will not say that because by several times now we see Mask returning. Yes, it's true, it's thanks to Gem, but nonetheless, I think that the battle is over. But let's say I think that 98% sure that the battle is over and that Renji will go to another fight. But there are 2% that I don't risk that. So, but nonetheless, it was good chapter, a very good chapter. On next week chapter, if the fight between Mask and Renji is indeed over, I think that it's possible that we see something about Rukia and about what is Rukia doing. I would like to see, obviously, now that Rukia did bring Kensei and Rose to the Force Squad barracks. I also would like that Kubo explained if Funoan is alive or not. I also wanted to see a little bit of Zaraki. It will be most welcome. Or well, he could go to the reaction of Chua and these and other Stern Readers about eventually if he decides to keep Mask dead. He can go and show us some reactions on other Stern Readers and in the part of Chua about the death of Mask. Um, maybe that will be interesting also to see that. Maybe we can see maybe we can see so we can see the situation uh, with what's going on the rest of society. So let's see what's going on. So that's it. I hope you enjoy this review. Stay well. Peace.